Hello guys, it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I do have some pretty cool news for me to share, which is I've been playing a lot of 8 games and I think it's definitely one of the best games on Roblox. I normally Forsaken play uploading Forsaken content, but I decided this time I'm going to be talking about a different game called Ink Game. I'm sure you've played Ink Game at some point in your Roblox career. Even though it is quite new, it's really popular and it's definitely the best Squid Game on Roblox. I'm going to talk about all the pros of Ink Games and saying why it's my definitely favourite, second favourite game on Roblox after Forsaken. So, I think that, first off, Ink Games, the games are very well developed. It's not just like throw together something. It's actually like somewhat different from actual Squid Games, since you have things like powers, you have things like powers and things like the powers are a very key part of Ink Games, since they are very overpowered powers. With my favourite power probably being, the power that I want is probably Quicksilver. I think Quicksilver is quite a cool one, along with there's also Parkour Artist. It did get a massive nerf, and I think it's still quite decent as Parkour Artist. And there's also Sharps Shooter, which is really good for Rebel, which is what I really like doing because you get loads of free power rolls, and who doesn't want free power rolls? There's also an AFK world, which I even think the AFK was quite well made, since it had its own currency and all that. Also, the emotes in this game are so good. The game passes are quite expensive, but they don't give that big of an advantage other than the glass manufacturer and the lighter. Definitely lighter. Lighter is overpowered. In the clip you're seeing on screen, I'm currently using the medic power, which is a really good power and also quite an easy power. So you don't really need to spend your life savings to get a cool power. All you need to do is go into a hardcore server where everyone wants the free power rolls, and yeah, you can get as many powers as you want. But the best powers, which are mythic powers, are ridiculously hard to get and ridiculously rare, which is Quicksilver is a mythic power. You can also get a special mythic power from the AFK world called Ultra Instinct, but that's from the AFK world and it's ridiculously rare, and you're gonna have to spend your entire life in the AFK world to get that thing. There's also P-Bert. So P-Bert is this guy, right? He gives you free power rolls and you can find him in different games. I think it's quite cool that they have P-Bert because you can find him in all the different games. You could also look up a YouTube tutorial. I didn't do that. I instead found P-Bert with my lobby because I was playing with the first time the update released with P-Bert everywhere. I was playing with the rest of the lobby and we were all trying to find P-Bert and it was really fun. That brings on to the next thing, which is the updates. The updates are so good and add so much content. Last update we had all the P-Bert spots. We had the we also had all of the nerfs of Parkour Artist, which weren't very fun, but still, it's new. And then along with that, what else did we have last update? I was expecting Playable Guards and get Playable Guards that early. We're not getting that early. But yeah, I think playing on the day of the update is quite fun because you're all finding things out together and it's so fun. So whenever in-game updates, make sure you play it with the rest of the lobby. As soon as it updates, it's so fun. Even if you're in the UK like me, where it's quite, late-ish. It's late-ish. I think it was around 6 in the UK when it updated, around 6 or 7. So late-ish, but you can still do it, probably. So yeah. Make sure to play the day updates because fun. So yeah, in-games is good. What else do I have to say about in-games? Rebel! Right, so Rebel is where you team up with the rest of your lobby to end the games fast, which is what I did, which is what my favourite thing to do in games is. The easiest way to do this is going into a hardcore lobby where everyone wants to rebel because you get more power rolls, and yeah. So when you rebel, it's so fun to just go first person with your gun and start shooting the guards down. It's a little difficult, but it's still quite fun. I'm guessing most of you watching this video are going to prefer the regular ending, but I really, really like the other ending where you just shoot down the guards. So I think you also get to fly away as well, get a bit of money as well. You get to fly away in a helicopter, and yeah, it's quite a fun one. So yeah, if you can't do a rebel though, just go into a hardcore server because everyone wants to rebel in the hardcore server. You can just persuade everyone to rebel, and they'll do it. The daily rewards, they're just quite easy to claim really. They're not even that pay to win if you want to get the whole thing. And yeah, it's quite a fun game to be honest. Let's talk about normal ending as well, because we've already talked about Rebel. So in normal ending, there's a few things I want to go. So if there's exactly 3 people left, you will do last dinner, where you get to choose your weapon and start killing everyone you see for a spot in the final game. So, well, no, there's only 3 people. You need to kill someone so you can get to the final game, and then in the final game, which is just a regular 1v1 normally, sometimes it's just a regular 1v1, you need to just kill them. And then there's also Sky Squid game, where you kill everyone. There's a lot more people in Sky Squid game, around like 7 to 4 or something, and you just need to kill all of them so that you can all win. So that you can win. So that you can win actually. And then there's also jump rope. Jump rope used to be almost impossible, but it got nerfed, and it's actually quite a fun game now. Jump rope. Dalgona has the Mona Lisa cookie. It sucks, but if you're good at the game, you can deal with it. I've never beaten Mona Lisa before. I have done Sackboy before, which is the second hardest. But I've never beaten Mona Lisa. Tell me if you guys have beaten Mona Lisa in the comments, because I want to team with you. So it's also really fun to play with friends if you have them, and they because you can team and win. It's really easy to team in the game. You just win if you team, really. It's hide and seek. Hide and seek's annoying for me. I'm not a massive fan of hide and seek, but it's doable. Hide and seek's doable. What else should I talk about? I wanna keep this video going on for as long as possible, really. My PC just turned off by itself. What? Give me a second. You get to watch me do a star cookie. What they get? This Glass Bridge. Glass Bridge is quite fine, because there's always someone who has glass manufacturing most of the time, and they'll just beat it for you, really. There is tug of war, but you don't really do tug of war now because everyone's always doing hide and seek. I like hide and seek. I think it's better because you always get a trash team. Here's another P-Bell location, by the way, in the in the cookie game in Dalgona, there's P-Bert. Well, it varies on the location. The location does change of P-Bert every now and then, which adds the challenge of it. And I do know there is a P-Bert in hide and seek, but I've not found him yet because it's quite difficult to get him in hide and seek because it's everywhere and it's a complete maze in hide and seek. Playable Guards is releasing soon, and I've got a feeling everyone's cooked as soon as Playable Guard release because you'll actually have skilled guards who are probably going to shoot you in between games, and I know that's going to happen. There's a lot of hackers in games. It's not very fun, but you can just deal with it because the whole team, everyone in the lobby targets them. Oh, of course, it's red light, green light. Red light, green light's quite built-in death because you can carry people and it's really cool. So that makes it quite good for teaming because you can just carry your teammate, and that's quite easy. That's quite easy. There's Lights Out, of course. Lights Out, it's so easy. I just camp in beds normally. I normally just camp in beds. You should as well, because it's so easy to just not kill anyone and survive, like I normally do. So, yeah, I don't normally die in a Lights Out unless I'm actually fighting. There's, I hear my voice echoing. Huh. Anyway, there's the... I'm thinking of games. I think we've gone through them all, actually, all the games. Yeah, I think we've gone through all the games, actually. Remind me if there's any other games, because I don't remember any other games. Oh, Mingle! Mingle. So, Mingle's quite just bog standard. It's most just bog standard Mingle, other than you can strangle people, really. But other than that, it's just bog standard Mingle. You can just... Yeah, it's just bog standard Mingle, really. But what I like about in-games is it's always something a little bit different. Like, Mingle's different at a certain point. It's mostly just bog standard. But you can strangle people, and that adds to the challenge, because you're going to want to get in with people that you trust. With hide and seek, there's barricading doors. I don't know if they did that in Squid Games. I don't know. In Lights Out, I'm not sure there's anything different in Lights Out, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else in Lights Out that's different. But in most, hey, it's in hide and seek you can. Well, no, why in red light, green light you can carry people. In Dalgona, there's different cookies. Well, yeah, there's Sackboy cookie. You've never seen that in the show, I'm guessing. There's Last Dinner. There's Last Dinner. That's there. There's Rebel. And there's a lot more people in Sky Squid Game, I think, depending on how good the lobby is. In Jump Rope you can carry people again. In Glass Bridge, people have glass manufacturing sheets, and in Tug of War there's nothing different. In Tug of War there's nothing different. It's just Tug of War, really. There's hackers. There's hackers in all the games. There's powers in every game as well, and powers make a massive difference. Well, I think the power has one of the coolest features in games. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I have not uploaded in a ridiculously long time, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I was running out of ideas, okay? I was running out of ideas, didn't know what to upload. Tell me your ideas in the comments, and I'll start doing that. Anyway, see you in the next video. Goodbye.